Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 110 College Algebra this semester. My name is Mr. Chan, and I will be your instructor for this class. I want to thank you all for watching this Math 110 Welcome and Syllabus videos. So in this video, I will show you how to do a basic navigation of your D2L course. I will explain the syllabus and going over the first week's assignment. And I will also discuss how you will proceed in this online class. So uh, this is our announcement page. When you click on our class, the first thing you see is our announcement page. There will be an announcement every week. So to access your content, simply click on content. And you will see on the left-hand side under the table of content, all your course material is actually divided up by the weeks. So I will go over the course information here in a little bit. So if you click on any week, basically, every week, what student will do is they will print or copy down these lecture handouts first. So if you do not have a printer at home, please copy down everything that's on the lecture handout. If you do have a printer at home, please click on print and, click on download first and actually download the Word document and print this lecture handout from Word directly. So the formatting will always be accurate. Once you print it or copy down your lecture handouts, then you will actually use the lecture handout to take notes while you watch the lecture video. So on this video, you will see I wrote stuff down. So these are the things you will copy down. So when you first copy down or print the lecture handout, it's basically empty. So as I go over, as you watch these lecture videos, okay, copy down the notes, whatever I wrote, please copy down onto your lecture handouts or the handout you copy down. So every week, student will first print or copy down the lecture handouts. Use the handouts to take notes. When you finish in taking notes and watching the lecture videos, then you can actually work on your homework assignments. The videos coming, the videos are, the link will take you to YouTube videos or MP4 files. So some of my students cannot access YouTube. So their computer does not let them access YouTube. Then the student can actually watch it from the MP4 files. Okay. So once you finish your copy down your notes and watch the lecture videos, while you watch your lecture videos, you can actually work on your homework assignments. Some homework assignment has computer portion, some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. So when you run into a homework that has both computer and handwritten portion, I will need you to print or copy down the handwritten portion first, and then open the computer portion, and you will actually go back and forth between the two portions to complete that one homework assignment. So this topic 5, handwritten portion, for example, start with question number 2. That means question number 1 will be on the computer portion of topic number 5 homework. Okay, so when students run into a topical homework with both handwritten and computer portion, please print or copy down the handwritten portion first, and then open the computer portion and do both portions at the same time, back and forth. When you complete both portions, submit the computer portion and then upload the handwritten portion into the correct Dropbox. Okay. Every week, I will ask for one topic of notes that you took. The name of the Dropbox tell you which topic of notes that you took you need to upload. So for this week, you're supposed to watch and take notes on topic 4, 5, and 6, but I will only need you to turn in topic 6 notes, okay? And the reason that is so you don't have to upload so many pages, okay? So I just need to see one of them every week. There is no notes turned in for week 1 and the very last week of class, okay? So if you go to any week, you're gonna see exactly the same thing. Handouts, videos in YouTube, videos in MP4, same exact video, just in 2 different formats. Homework assignments, some of them has computer portion only, some of them has both computer and handwritten portion. Dropbox for the homework handwritten portion, and the Dropbox for the notes. So how do you upload your notes or the homework handwritten portion? If you click on the Dropbox, it just simply want you to add an attachment. Okay, upload. So basically what student will do is use their mobile device to take pictures of the notes taken or the handwritten portion of the homework. Once you took the picture, email yourself those pictures, get on a computer, open that, open that email, save the pictures onto your computer, and then upload it into the Dropbox. Because if you click on upload here, simply want you to actually select a file. So wherever you save it at, on the desktop or wherever on your computer, you just click on it and then actually get it and actually upload it. So it's a drag and drop, okay? All your homework has a start date and end dates. So let's say if a student missed some of the homework in a particular week, you can make up your homework at any given time of the semester, or just gotta do it before the class ends. The class will end on November 30th at 11:30 p.m. However, if you pile up way too many homework, missing homework, then you're not meeting the attendance requirement, which I will go over that on the syllabus in a little bit. So be careful not to fall too far behind. All right. The very last week is your final exam. There's a final exam you gotta do. And there's an exam review video. Please watch exam review video before you actually attempt the final exam. And final exam has both portions, so you will follow the same procedure. All right, let's go over the syllabus real quick. That's basically how students proceed in this class. Print, copy down the lecture handouts, watch the lecture video, take notes on the handout you print or copied, and then complete the homework. Some homework has computer portion only, some homework has both portion. Okay. And then turning the notes that you took for that week. On the syllabus, the top of the syllabus is my content information, is also actually in the in D2L. This is an online class. Here are our course description. Required materials. You're required to use the college learning management system, D2L. Do not buy a textbook. There's an actual textbook link under the course information, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's actually a link that you can actually access a textbook. In this class, we do need a graphing calculator because I do a lot of graphing of different types of graphs throughout in the lecture video. So it'll be easier to have an actual graphing calculator. Now, if you do not have one, you can always try to borrow one from family or friends. If not, message me, let me know. There's an app that's kind of decent where you can download the calculator. It's not quite exactly the same graphing calculator that I use in the lecture video, but but it's not hard to figure out how to use it. All right, here are our course objective, learning outcomes, course requirements. So basically for the topic within each week, student will print and copy down the lecture handouts first, watch a lecture video and take notes on the lecture handout you just printed or copied, complete both portions of homework, upload the handwritten portion into the appropriate Dropbox, and upload the lecture notes that I actually tell you which one to upload into the correct Dropbox. Okay, make sure you put these homework in the homework Dropbox and the note taken in the note taken Dropbox. All right, we got 3 graded activities. All right, a little bit more additional information. All the homework are posted in D2L, and the questions are on both computer and on paper, which is a handwritten portion. If a topical homework has both computer and handwritten portion, you are required first print and copy down the handwritten portion and then open the computer portion next. Once the handwritten portion is printed, copy, and the computer portion is open, then you will go back and forth between the 2 portions to complete that homework assignments. After you complete both portions, you will first submit the computer portion and then upload the handwritten portion into the correct Dropbox. Both portions of homework will be graded at the same time. A lot of students will submit the computer portion but not upload the handwritten portion. And when I'm grading your homework, if both portions are not in there, then we have a problem here. If the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion, however many points is worth on the handwritten portion, will be counted as incorrect. So when I grade your homework, and I know the homework has both portions, I want to grade both of them at the same time, because the grades of the handwritten portion is actually going to be entered within the computer portion. So if the handwritten portion is uploaded after the computer is graded, then I will not go back and regrade your handwritten portion, because I need to move on to your next topical homework. I always need to keep on moving forward to when it comes to grading your homework and your note taking. Okay, so if you are not ready to submit either portion, then don't submit it. Okay, because if you submit the computer portion first, I'm grading it, starting grading it on Monday. So when I run, so when I grade your computer portion and the handwritten portion is not there, then I'm counting all your handwritten portion as incorrect. Okay, so a lot of students want to satisfy the attendance requirement by submitting the computer portion ahead of time and then wait 2 weeks to upload the handwritten portion. Well, that's not really satisfying the attendance requirement, because you're still not doing part of your homework, okay, on time. All right. So please remember to upload the handwritten portion right after submit the computer portion. So again, if you're not ready to submit both, then just leave it, okay? No, you just leave it and then make it up as soon as you can. All topical homework only has 1 attempt, and it will be counted as your weekly attendance, and no homework grade will be dropped. All right, notes. There are selected topical lecture notes each week for you to take while watching lecture videos, and you're required to upload the notes into appropriate Dropbox. So I'm gonna enforce this rule a little bit. So please write your name and the date you watch a lecture video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page you're going to upload. Okay, if you do not write your name and the date, then I'm not going to give you full credit for the notes that you turn in. Weekly submission note taken will be counted for attendance. All right, final exam. I show you where the final exam is. Please watch the final 110 exam review video before attempt the final exam. All right, and final exam has both portions, so we will follow the same procedure as the homework. All right, departmental grading handwritten rubric, and this is another grading rubric for the computer portion. Here are your grading scales. We're on 10-point scale. Weekly outline out basically is the same as the table of content in D2L. It shows you what topic will be covered every week and what graded assignment you're supposed to turn in. So once again, if you do miss some of the homework during the week, please make it up as soon as you can. I don't like students to pile out so much homework to make up, because that's put too much stress and pressure on the students. Okay. Oh, that's not a spring break. I apologize. That's Thanksgiving holiday. All right, attendance policies, okay, for no-shows. If the student does not complete the syllabus homework, which I will go over that here in a little bit, after the first week of class begins, then he or she will be marked as a no-show. That means you never show up for class. So you will be dropped from the course, okay? A better wording here is submit. Student can attempt the syllabus homework, but did not submit. So if you do not submit the syllabus homework, then basically you're not, basically that tells me that you're not gonna take the class. So we'll drop your name off the roster. If you do submit the syllabus homework, then you are bound by the attendance requirement below. Students are encouraged to speak with the instructor for guidance in extenuating circumstances arise. If you please refer to the attendance requirement section in the college catalog. So basically, what is saying, what the attendance policy is saying is, student who miss more than 20% of the homework assignment can be dropped from the class due to excessive absence. Therefore, students should not pile up a lot of missing homework assignment, because at some point in time, student will go over that 20% mark. Then the instructor has the right to drop the student from the class due to excessive absence. So please do not purposely wait till the end of semester or middle of the semester to start doing your homework, because if I do not see students are making progress on their homework, then student will actually be dropped from the class. Okay. All right. You can read up on the voluntary withdrawal from the course, discussion, etiquettes. Student with disability. If you do have a documented disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding the official documentation of disability and or accommodation of needs. Academic dishonesty and honesty. FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, basically saying that all your student records is actually being protected by this by this federal law. Therefore, like your parents cannot just call me in asking about whether you came to class or not. Your parents cannot call me for me to review your grades, things like that. Okay. All right. Let me go to the course information here. So the same syllabus, work on syllabus video is also here. Here's our online syllabus. I need to change. I made an update, so I will reload it. My contact information is actually listed right here. Okay, the number one way of me contacting you is through D2L instant message. So if you click on here, you can click on instant message. Okay, you can message me or you can email me from your student NETC email. You can call me during my office hour or you can text me. I prefer more text message. If you run into any homework troubles, you're not quite sure what to do, you can always take pictures of what you wrote and then text it to me or email it to me, and I can actually give you feedback based on what I based on what I see what you did. Okay. If you want to meet with me, you can actually meet with me in Zoom. Please let me know ahead of time that you want to meet with me in Zoom, so I will know to get on Zoom. Here's a textbook link, Open Education Resource Textbook. So it's a free textbook. You can actually just click on the link and view it from the D2L shell. You do not need to purchase a textbook. How to upload your handwritten assignment. So a lot of students get confused with the handwritten assignment. So homework, the homework handwritten portion you have to upload. The note taking is another set of something you write, gotta upload. Okay, so this video basically show you taking a picture of what you of your notes or your handwritten portion, email it to yourself, save the picture on the computer, and then upload into the Dropbox. That's what this video shows. How to use graphical equation. In a minute, when I go over the syllabus homework, I will show you about the graphical equation. There are a lot of mathematical symbols you will need to enter for the homework, and all of them will require to use graphical equation. How to view assignment feedback. So if you get a question wrong on the homework, this video show you how you can find that feedback for that homework questions. If you have a lot of missing assignment toward the end of the semester, this video show you where do you need to go to check for the missing assignment. How to use Zoom. Student self-service and email. If you're a brand new student and never use self-service or access your student NETC email, this video show you where you need to go to log in to access your self-service and your student NETC email. Excuse me. When student email me from D2L and I reply back to you, then your students still need to go to their student NETC email to actually check. So basically, emails can be accessed from office.com, or you can actually download the Outlook app. Okay. All right, NetTutor is our online tutoring service. So if you cannot get up with me for some reason, then you can actually make appointments, set up appointments, and actually have a live tutor assisting you. Okay. All right. So for the very first week of this class, it's called a welcome week. Right here, you have syllabus homework and introduce yourself to the class. Okay, both of them due on August 21st. These cannot make up. Okay, so let's go over the syllabus homework. And some of these answers I'm going to tell you, please just write it down and enter it. Number one, I'm going to ask you, let me make it bigger. Consider the following questions. It'll be easy to write down the answer before entering them inside the box below. So a lot of questions have this, the instruction simply means it'll be easy if you just write down the answer on a piece of paper before you enter them. So question number one has number one and number two. So when you see a homework problem has this instruction, please use graphical equation when entering answers. Please use a graphical equation. Otherwise, I do not count your answer as correct. So to get to the graphical equation, click on this plus sign. Click on equation, click on graphical equation. All right, number one, what is the best phone number to get in touch with you? Please tell me the best phone number. To get in touch with you. So this question has two parts, right? So one answer for, so the answer for part one, once you entered it, click on answer. Do not type in the answer for one and two together under the same graphical equation, because a lot of times, for some reason, when students do that, when there's too many lines of answers, student cannot see what they actually entered. Okay, once you click on insert. So one answer, one graphical equation. Click on insert, click on the box and press enter. So what's the best phone number to get in contact with you? The reason why I'm asking for the phone number, just in case of student who actually fall real behind on the homework assignment, I will actually text you for my Google Voice number, just trying to get in contact with you and asking what's happening, things like that. Okay. And another reason I will actually text you is probably regarding to registration of your classes for the next semester. All right, click on the plus sign, click on equation for number two. The phone number provided in number one is it a cell, home, or work number? Please let me know that. Number two. Is it cell, home, or work number? All right, question number two. What are the best practice when using D2L? So I will tell you what the answer is here. Just please enter it. Number one, please use computer or laptop instead of mobile device when you actually access our class to do homework, because mobile device is real narrow. So the graphical equation does not show up on your mobile device. Okay. Please use Google Chrome. Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer or laptop has Word document, because all the lecture handouts are in Word document. When you access office.com, student actually can get free downloads of the Microsoft Word, Excel, and such. And please use graphical equation when enter answers. All right. Question number three. Please write down these answers right here, except number one. I need, number one is your phone number. Question number three, what is the last day of this class? Be very careful. The last day of the class is on November 30th, and it's a Thursday, okay? It's a short week. The very last week is a very short week. So some students actually can finish this class, went ahead and take the final exam before the Thanksgiving week, okay? That would be fine. Can you email your instructor using personal email? The answer is no, because a lot of time your personal email will come to my email inbox as a spam. So I would not even know you emailed me. Question number five, some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. If the questions are not on the handwritten portion, where are the questions? They must be on the what? Computer portion. Question number six, some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. Both portions will be graded at the same time. If the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the homework portion will have counted as incorrect. Question number seven, who can students contact about withdrawing from a class? So if you, for some reason, got to withdraw from the class, who can you contact? You can always contact the enrollment center at 843-921-6900. You can contact the student service directly at the same number, just choose your options. Or you can contact me directly using your student NETC email. You can send me a D2L instant message or text message regarding to, you want to withdraw from the class, okay? Question number 8, what are the 3 types of graded assignment in this class? Our 3 types of graded assignment are homework, note taking, and the final exam. what is the last graded assignment for this class that you need to complete? That would be your 110 final exam. The instructor will reply your detailed instant message and or email within how many hours. So every week, this is part of the announcement. I will return it in 36 hours. And most of the time will be sooner, okay? So if a student message me or email me like 11 o'clock at night, I'm probably not gonna return that message until I come to the work the next morning. All right, question number 11, I will show you how to enter these mathematical symbols using graphical equation, okay? So I'm using a computer, okay? So that means I'm using keyboard. So a lot of things I enter is using keyboard also. So I'm gonna go for number one. Number one, all right, open and close parentheses. So right now, these tabs on the very top, we are under the first tab. Open and close parentheses is right here. Click on it, comma, space. Open and close bracket is right here next to it. Click outside of the bracket, comma. All right, brace, open and close brace is right here. All right, so one answer, one graphical equations. Click on insert. All right, click on the box and press enter for number two. All right, number two here, I will use a keyboard. So number two. All right, open parenthesis, close bracket. So open parenthesis, shift 9, space, close bracket. Close bracket is right above enter, the enter button on my keyboard. All right, comma, space, infinity sign. So we're still on the first tab. Infinity sign is right here, comma, space, union sign. This U is a union sign. It'll be right here. Click on it, enter. Number three. Number three is a fraction and exponent. So do not use a slash for fraction. I do not count that as correct. So there's a fraction bar right here. Please use a fraction bar. 3x squared, so 3x, right? I'm using a keyboard. Okay, so Mr. I don't have a keyboard. Well, because you're probably using your mobile device. Okay, keyboard is easier to enter answers. All right, this is your exponent, squared. All right, denominator 4y to the third. So click down here, 4y exponent third power. So, I'm gonna click right next to the fraction to move the cursor out from under, comma, space. Okay, x plus 1 whole thing squared. So I'm gonna start out with open and close parenthesis, x plus 1. Put the cursor on the outside the parenthesis, then the exponent symbol in the square. All right, question number 4, excuse me, step number 4. It's a little bit tricky. A lot of students forgot about this thing, not equal to. So let's go back to graphical equation. All right, number 4. Not equal to. So it's a second tab on the top, the top right hand corner. A box with a slash over it. That's okay. So right now the cursor is inside the box. So I'm gonna use my keyboard. And the equal sign is right here too, to enter not equal to, comma, space. This is f of x. So the letter F, I'm using the keyboard letter F. And open, close parenthesis, and put the x inside the parenthesis, comma, space. This is a cube root of x squared. So I'm back to the first tab. This is your square root. So anything higher than a square root, you will use this one, the one below it, cube root. Inside the cube root, x raising to the second power. All right, insert. All right, click. Number 5. So number 5 is more toward the end of semester, okay? And doesn't matter how many times I say this, student will always enter the wrong thing. This is L and this is an L, lowercase L, not an I. So you will enter these two toward the end of semester, okay? I think it's on the very last tab, I believe. Okay, log with the base 2 of x. So use this one. All right, log with the base 2 inside the parenthesis x, comma. This is ln. Okay, you can type in ln or you can use right here, ln of x. All right, so when you finish your syllabus homework, please click on submit quiz. So that's all I have for this particular welcome and syllabus video. So if you do have questions or concern about this class, please do not hesitate to email me, send me a D2L or instant message, or you can always text me as well. Alrighty, so we will keep in touch throughout the semester. And thank you so much for watching this particular video.